You know what, y'all? We live in a dangerous, dangerous world. Setting aside magic and witchcraft for a moment, everything we do has an element of danger to it, no matter how small. Think about it, y'all. Every time you get behind the wheel of a car, or you travel to a new place, or let a new person know where you live, you are flirting with danger. With a few paranoid exceptions. Most of us accept these dangers and go on with our lives, right? Most of us are not inside of our head like that. The reason that we are able to do so without being afraid is that we take reasonable precautions. We buckle our seatbelts. We learn to judge people, discernment, and know how to contact the authorities if need be, right? The world is dangerous, but we deal with it. The moment that you set foot upon the path of the occult, a call rings out in the unseen world announcing your arrival. Lady V is here. Not everything that hears this call will have your best interests at heart. In order to make the occult more acceptable to mainstream culture, many modern books are made, dangers. If you are one of the few people who actually go beyond reading books and attending festivals and actually get your hands dirty, practicing the art or the craft of hoodoo or whatever you do in the occult, you need to always defend yourself against spiritual forces that have been set against you. I would in fact argue that magic and psychic attacks occur more frequently than people know. Yeah. Y'all know that? More frequently than you know. I talk about all the time. There's three things that you should always be doing: blessing work, cleansing work, and protection work. It's a dangerous world, y'all. Very dangerous. Very cunning activity. Very unknown thoughts. And of course, stay protected for spiritual attacks, psychic attacks, magical attacks. I have been doing this a long time, whether you know me or not. And it has become apparent to me that part of my destiny or part of it involves helping people defend against magical attacks and spiritual obsessions. Long before I ever made my services public, people sought me for work in my area. I have made a point to study all methods of protection, from Himalayan to old-fashioned Carolina conjure hoodoo. Okay? I have always laid curses. I have always, not everybody, y'all don't get me wrong. Now, I don't waste my energy on foolish things. I'm talking about the things that I have to. Because I'll return to send on your ass real quick. And I'll place the work foot track real quick if you come fucking with me. Now, what I'm not suggesting is that everyone needs to specialize in this part of the craft. Get somebody else to do it. Hire me. This is my job. This is my passion. But what I'm saying is always stay protected. Be it if you do the work or somebody else. You got to be able to recognize an attack. You got to recognize it. Your magical defense, the first question that must be answered is, who or what are we defending ourselves against? In my experience, though, in the occult, attacks and cross conditions generally stem from one of four sources. Okay? Retribution work, people stumbling unprepared into powers and places that they shouldn't be, a broken vow in the occult, and attacks from other practitioners. Y'all better believe humans are not alone in this world. The living is is the living organism. But the spiritual place, energy is forever, right? So if it's forever, you think the spirit, yeah, people send shit. Y'all protect yourself from spiritual attacks, spiritual warfare, all that. That's all I got to say about it. All right. Bye, y'all.